Ever wondered if there's a hidden link between the foods we love and those pesky joint pains? Unlock the secrets to a healthier, pain-free life by understanding the silent saboteurs in your diet. Did you know that some everyday foods could be flaring up your arthritis and intensifying inflammation? Dive into the details below and discover which seemingly innocent meals might be your unsuspected culprits. Empower yourself with knowledge, make informed choices, and pave the way to a brighter, more comfortable tomorrow. First up is processed sugars. That sugary treat might give you a quick happiness boost, but did you know it could also be lighting a fire of inflammation inside? Processed sugars refer to sugars that are added to foods and drinks to sweeten them. They're different from naturally occurring sugars found in fruits and milk. When consumed in excess, added sugars can lead to increased levels of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, that can stimulate inflammation. Examples are high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, and other added sugars found in candies, baked goods, sugary drinks, and many processed foods. These sugars can elevate blood glucose levels, leading to insulin resistance and fat storage. Chronic high blood sugar and insulin resistance are associated with inflammation, which can worsen arthritis symptoms. A 2018 study published in Frontiers in Immunology highlighted that high sugar diets might increase gut permeability, leading to systemic inflammation. This effect is often referred to as leaky gut. Another study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming sugary drinks increased markers of inflammation. Next is saturated fats. While they might make our foods deliciously rich, they're not so kind to our joints. Saturated fats are primarily animal-based fats that remain solid at room temperature. They can activate adipose, fat tissue, inflammation, which is a risk factor for heart disease and can exacerbate inflammatory conditions like arthritis. Examples are fatty cuts of beef, lamb, pork, poultry with skin, beef fat, tallow, lard, and cream, butter, cheese, and other dairy products made from whole or reduced fat milk. High saturated fat intake can increase LDL cholesterol in the bloodstream, which has been linked to heart disease and systemic inflammation. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that saturated fats can activate inflammatory pathways in the body. Another study published in PLOS One found a link between saturated fat intake and inflammation, particularly in individuals with obesity. Next is trans fats. Hidden in many snack foods, these tricky fats might just be fueling that inflammation. Trans fats are created by adding hydrogen to liquid vegetable oils, making them more solid. They're known to increase inflammation, LDL cholesterol levels, and lower, good, HDL cholesterol. Examples are foods containing partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, certain margarines, some baked goods, and many fried fast foods. Regular consumption can increase the risk of heart diseases, stroke, and promotes systemic inflammation. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that saturated fats can activate inflammatory pathways in the body. Another study published in PLOS One found a link between saturated fat intake and inflammation, particularly in individuals with obesity. Next is omega-6 fatty acids. While essential, when they dominate our plates, they can stir the inflammatory pot. While essential for the body, An overabundance of omega-6s compared to omega-3 fatty acids can promote inflammation. Modern diets often have an imbalance, with too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3. Examples are oils such as sunflower, safflower, soy, grapeseed, corn, peanut, and vegetable oils. Also found in mayonnaise and many salad dressings. An imbalanced ratio can stimulate the body to produce pro-inflammatory chemicals, contributing to inflammatory diseases. The imbalanced ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 has been extensively studied. One review in Nutrients discussed the pro-inflammatory effects of this imbalance. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism emphasized the importance of balancing omega-6 and omega-3 intakes for optimal health. Number 5 is refined carbohydrates. Quick energy? Yes. Kind to your joints? Maybe not so much. These are grains that have had most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals removed. The body processes them almost as quickly as it does sugar, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin. Examples are white bread, white rice, pastries, sodas, snacks, pasta, and most breakfast cereals. These carbs can promote the growth of inflammatory gut bacteria, which may lead to obesity and inflammatory bowel disease. Additionally, rapid spikes in blood sugar can increase inflammation. A 2010 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets high in refined grains were linked to higher levels of inflammatory markers. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology highlighted that refined carbohydrate consumption could lead to increased heart disease risk, partly due to inflammatory mechanisms. Last one is MSG, monosodium glutamate. A popular flavor enhancer but might not be the best friend of those with sensitive systems. MSG is a flavor enhancer common in many processed foods. It can trigger two important pathways of chronic inflammation and affect liver health. Examples are prepared Asian foods, soups, canned vegetables, processed meats, and other packaged foods. Some people may be sensitive to MSG, leading to symptoms like headaches and increased heart rate, in addition to promoting systemic inflammation. While much of the research on MSG's adverse effects is inconclusive, a study in the Journal of Autoimmunity found that MSG might increase obesity and inflammatory responses in mice. Some studies, like one in Food and Chemical Toxicology, suggest that while MSG might be safe for many individuals, there's a subset of the population that could be more sensitive to its effects. But hey, it's not all gloom and doom. Stock up on omega-3 rich foods like salmon and flaxseed. Embrace whole grains, dive into colorful veggies and fruits, and go nuts for, well, nuts. These are not only friendly for the joints but also pack a punch of flavors and nutrients. A diet rich in whole foods, particularly vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, and healthy oils. Regularly consuming anti-inflammatory foods, like those rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon or flax seeds, can also be beneficial. So next time you reach for a bite, think about your joints and make a choice that's both delicious and nutritious. Eat well, stay active, and keep those joints dancing. Always consult with a healthcare professional when considering significant dietary changes. As always, we wish you the best of health.